It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live from our Soul Studios here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. So good to be with you again. Today is August 4th. We're already through summer. School's starting for a lot of us this week or the next week. Get back into the normal routine of everything with the kids off to school and us kind of getting back into our schedules. It's the way to go. I don't know about you guys, but man, it seems like summer flew by and it's so good to just be able to just spend time with family throughout that time and do all the fun stuff we get to do. Looks like we got a great group on with us today. As always, when I look to my left, it's because I'm seeing all your comments and I see that you guys are all out there wishing us a good morning, letting us know what you got going on. As always, we can't see you unless you comment. So if you go ahead and comment, we can see you. We put your name into our bucket of fun, which gives you an opportunity to win some awesome swag items. Kind of got a theme going on today. We got these two fantastic beach items. We got like the stadium blanket / beach / perfect for a nice little afternoon in the park. We can lay that down and eat a sandwich. We also have this guy right here, which is great for the beach as well. The nice thing about this too is you get sand on it. It's kind of got this braided material that you kind of shake it off and works super easy. So we got those two items we'll be giving out today just to make sure you guys are rewarded for spending time with us on this Monday. And that's what we love to see. And as always, we love to start this off by recognizing you guys for all the hard work you have been doing. As you know, we've been doing these success keys for quite a while now, where we just recognize those that are doing the things that will lead them to success. That's why we call it a success key. Well, recently, we decided to start a new one. B has been watching and tracking things and said, you know what, we need to get a new success key. And so today is the grand kickoff of the new success key, which is Promo Pro. It even has a great name to it, the Promo Pro. And what is a Promo Pro? This is an individual who, for the last promotion that we had here at Soul, had at least 3 of their people participate in it and purchase. So this is an individual who sees what we've got going on at Soul. They're staying plugged in. They're seeing things through social media or through emails, and they see when a promotion comes down the pike, and they reach out to their people and say, hey, in case you haven't seen this yet in your email or on social media, we've got this great promotion going on. Go ahead and see if you're interested in it. And so these ones are great. They're pros at giving out promotions and letting people know what they've got going on. Great with the communication and great just staying in touch with their people and in touch with Soul to know what's going on overall. So Promo Pros, these are those that had at least 3 people purchase from our last promotion. And here we go. We've got Alvaro Medina, well done. We got Alonzo Avina, Angela Bricheski as well over in Indiana. We got Anthony Merida Vasquez. We've got Antonia Ramirez. Sorry about that. Beatriz Perez Hernandez. We've got Betty Runkle as well. We've got Charlotte Sullivan down in Texas. Claudia Estrada as well. Claudia Marin over in North Carolina. Sandy and Craig Hendricks. We've got Denise Norbert down in Texas. Erica Lopez. We've got Estela Margarita Hernandez. We've got Faye Haley. Grace Rios as well. We've got Gay Ramina Moya. We've got Orlando Nunez. Some of these names you guys are recognizing because they're always on with us as well. It's awesome. We've got Holly Bernal. We've got Hugh Jenkins, Kimberly Bourne, Corinne Lott up in Idaho. We've got Chris DeVilliers, Mama Kay down in Louisiana. We've got Kristen Brunius, who we are lucky enough to hear from today as my special guest. Super excited to have her on. We've got Lydia Ferrentino, one of our 100Ks over North Carolina. Lisa Manchester, been with us from the beginning. Well done, Lisa. We've got Maria Ramirez. Minnie Cortez over in North Carolina as well. We got Annabeth and Jesus Conde down in Florida. Patricia Herrera. Perla Uribe. We've got Sarah Spencer as well up in Illinois. We got Sylvia Oropeza. Tammy Peterson down in Texas. We've got Valerie Bledsoe representing Kansas as well. And Yalene Betezanos. We've got Yarel Diaz and Yolanda Perez. Look at that group, you guys. So again, these are our promo pros since the last promotion that we had, which was just recently with our SoulFit GP. It's just awesome to see you guys out there staying connected enough, not only with your people, but with soul as well. So you can be that conduit to help them see and catch things. I know for me personally, when there's a good sell going on or something, sometimes I'll see it, but it's like you see and you're like, oh, that's interesting. But then you don't really do anything on it. And then all of a sudden you get a buddy who calls you and is like, hey, are we going? Let's go check this out. And you're like, well, oh yeah, absolutely, we're going. Let's go do this thing. Just recently, in fact, on Saturday, I was out fishing with my kids and I got a call from one of my buddies that I hunt with. He's like, hey, they got this great promo going on over here at an outlet if you're interested in going and checking out some stuff. And I'm like, man, that's awesome. Let's do it. So anyway, it's a cool thing how that works. There's a lot of things that go on with that. And with that, what you find with that when you are able to reach out with people, it creates a thing we call social proof. And I'm super excited to have our special guest on with us today, Miss Kristen Brunius, who's going to talk more about that. Kristen, are you out there, my friend? Hello, Kristen. I think your microphone, try speaking again. Let's see if we can hear you. You might be on mute. Say something clever for us and we'll see if we can hear you. Oh, we've lost you there for a second. You want to log off and log back on real quick? Perfect. I'll go ahead and keep talking a little bit here. So yeah, we're super excited to talk a little bit more about this today because as you find, and as Kristen is going to expound a lot more for us today, when there's individuals that you're all doing stuff together, we see that in everything, right? When you have somebody who wants to do something with you, all of a sudden it gets better. We see that in the gym. You know, if you have somebody who wants to work out with you, and all of a sudden it becomes a fun thing because you have somebody doing something with you and going that extra mile with you. And it works that way in pretty much everything we do. And so especially in this Promo Pro thing that we talked about, as you're able to stay connected with your individuals, talk with them, get them interested in things, then it helps them. But there's more to it than that as well. There's a lot of social proof that we find on social media as well. And that's what we're so excited about today to talk with Kristen because she's kind of a social media expert for us. And so we're super excited to talk to us about that. Kristen, are you there now?
I sure hope so. Can you hear me?
Oh, there you are. Man, your voice sounds wonderful coming through. Even better the second time. That's great.
Ooh,
I know, right? So good to have you on. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed at your ability to pronounce all of those names. Every week, I'm like, holy cow, you're good.
Well, you and I are probably in the same boat in that neither of us are really sure if I'm pronouncing them well. We're just going with it, and we'll see. We'll see when I meet them. Hopefully, they all come to Ignite, and they can come up to me and say, "Jordan, you've been pronouncing my name wrong for this whole time, so get it figured out, bud." So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But how are you? How's everything going in Indiana?
It's good. It's good. Ready for the kids to go back to school and ready to have some sense of routine.
I love it. When does school start for you?
Actually, 3 different days, August 11, 12, and 13, because I have 3 kids in 3 different days.
So you get to get rid of them one at a time. Do you start with the oldest and go to the youngest, or is it the opposite where the youngest starts school first?
Neither. I have a freshman, so she goes to freshman orientation, and then I have a sophomore that goes, and then I have a middle schooler, so in no logical order whatsoever.
Kristen, how are we getting this old that we have kids in high school?
I mean, that kind of happens, right, Jordan?
I know. When you and I met each other, we were like the young bucks. The kids were all in elementary. Life was good. And now they're old and wanting to drive and all that stuff. Crazy.
I know. It is crazy. My first soul event that I went to, I think Deacon was 3 years old. So it's been a long time.
Now he's in middle school.
Yep.
Crazy. Oh, that's crazy. So tell me, we're talking about social proof, and you are somewhat of an expert on this. So tell me, what is social proof? Why is it important? What are we doing with it? Fill us in on all that.
Well, I don't know if I would call myself an expert. I would call myself a student more than anything because it's always changing. I'm always learning. I'm always trying new things. But it's just part of our life. We live in a social media world. And so learning and being present on social media is increasingly important every single day, whether you're someone who works your business in person or you're someone who works your business online like I do. Social media is a reality, and it's a great way to reach lots and lots of people. So that's where I would start.
Awesome. I love that. And so, how does social proof kind of help reach the masses, and what does it do kind of psychologically for people as they see it?
Well, if I could take a step back, I have to
Please,
go
yeah.
into like my teacher mode when I'm talking about this. And since I'm one person who likes to chat in while we're going, is it okay if I take advantage of the chat and ask a couple questions?
Absolutely. I love it. Let's get everybody involved.
Okay. All right. All right. So this is teacher mode, Kristen. On a scale of 1 to 10, those of you guys who are listening, tell me how much you love soul. And
On
I'm
a
pretty sure we're
scale
going
of
to get
1
lots
to
of
10, for those who are listening, tell us how much you love soul. 1 being, I hate it, and 10 being just awesome. One of my favorite things. Lydia did 10 3 different times, so I think she's at 30. A little bit of an overachiever there. I like it. We've got
And while
Jeleva
they're
who says
typing in,
10, Terry Saunders is 10, Dolores is 10, Maria is 10, Dora, Maria, Ebony, Eric. We've got 10s all the way through. Dora Benitez is going to go through and really show up everybody. She says 100. So she's an overachiever, or she doesn't listen well. I'm not sure which one it is, but we'll take it either way. Love it.
awesome. While they're typing that in, the second question is how much would you recommend Soul, or how much would you want someone who you love and care about to use Soul's products on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, next question, how much would you want someone you love or care about to use Soul? Okay, so we'll start there. Jaleva's back in there. We'll start with her. She's at a 10. We got a bunch of 10s through here. Raquel Suarez wasn't listening and decided to raise her hand instead of give us a number. Maria Balderas wanted to step it up a bunch, and she went to 10,000. I like it. Jenny Marcano's at 10 plus. Lisa and Lillian and Maria and Dolores are all at 10s. Ebony says 10. Charlotte's at 10 for sure. I love it.
Awesome. Awesome. So, just to tell you guys a little bit of a story, I'm going to flash back to these 10s. So, locally, we just had this coffee shop open. And what happened with this coffee shop is they were leading up to the grand opening. They were showing up on mostly Instagram and they were telling the story. They were showing them putting the tile in and painting the walls and telling people about what kind of coffee they were going to sell and things like that. And the coffee shop's been open for 2 weeks now. And I've been watching this grand opening really closely. And what has happened is actually the first day, they had so many people show up that the second day they actually weren't able to open because they ran out of coffee and pastries. And what I saw from my local friends was all these people were taking selfies and they were tagging the coffee shop, and it has grown and grown and grown to the point where after church yesterday we drove by this coffee shop and there's literally a line out the door. And what has happened is this social proof, all of these people who are talking about this local coffee shop and going, and then, the lines and everything like that has made me want to make sure I get to this coffee shop. Now you have the opposite example where I want you guys to visualize one of your friends telling you that there's this local restaurant that has the best hamburger, cheeseburger on the planet. And you go to this restaurant and you walk in and it's empty. And you think to yourself, wow, my friend told me that this is the best restaurant. They have the best cheeseburger, but there's no one in here. That's really funny. Maybe only my friend likes this cheeseburger. And so you leave and you go to another restaurant and say, well, maybe it was an off night. And you go back to this restaurant again and there's only one or two people in there. That is what social proof is, meaning that I'm going to be more likely to go to a place or a restaurant or a coffee shop that I see lots of my friends going to, because statistics show that I'm going to choose a product, a service, a restaurant, a company, a whatever 100 times over when my friends recommend it versus a company. So, what does this look like on social media? When you are talking about the Soul Naturals products, which we just all chimed in that we all, on a scale of 1 to 10, we love Soul. We would recommend it. We want to tell everybody about Soul. We want all of our friends and loved ones to use Soul. But if I go on social media and I don't see that social proof, I don't see that line out the door, which in social media terms would mean likes, shares, comments, reels, posts, excitement, testimonies. It's no different than walking into that restaurant where your friend told you that they had the best cheeseburger in the world, but there's nobody in the restaurant. And so when I go on social media, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for other people to reinforce the fact that my friend said that these are the best products in the world. So, just as a challenge for you guys to create social proof, there's really three different areas that you want to create that. And Jordan, interrupt me at any time. I can't see
No,
you
you're
on the
doing great.
screen.
I'm learning as well. So keep going. It's awesome.
Okay. So there's really three different areas where you can create social proof. The number one place is the corporate page. And the reason that's important is because let's say, I'm thinking of Corinne because she's one of my favorite people in the world. And so Corinne does a lot of foot baths. And so she does the foot baths and she's telling everybody about the Soul products. And she's like, oh, you should take this product or whatever. One of the most natural things for those people to do, either while they're sitting in the foot bath, shortly after they're done with the foot bath, or certainly when they get home, is they're going to hop on their favorite social media platform and they're going to type in 2 words, Soul Naturals. And what they're going to come across is they're most likely going to come across the corporate page, or they're going to come across the 2 other things we're going to talk about in a second. So if they go to the corporate page and they see the corporate page only has likes and comments from a few different people, their brain is going to think the same as what I would think if I walked into a restaurant that served the best cheeseburger in the world. It's not that the cheeseburger is not awesome, because we all know Soul products are awesome. It's that we're lacking the social proof on the corporate page. The second area that friend who just finished the foot bath is going to see is they're going to see the One Soul Facebook group. And I know I am annoyingly active in there. So probably when they go to that group, they're going to see my name and a few other names a whole lot. But once again, if they go there and they don't see that you're commenting, that you're excited, that you're sharing testimonies, that you're active in that group, they're going to think, well, is this stuff all that good? And that's in this is just the result of living in a social media world. And then the third place that your friend is going to look is they're going to look on your personal page. Now, this one can get a little bit tricky because we want to have balance. We want people to know who we are. Like, I want people to know that the most important thing to me in my life is my kids and my husband, and I have 2 dogs, and I like to hike, and, I love to travel, but I also, because the Soul products are so much of my lifestyle, and I've made it a mission to help others, especially women is my focus, they're going to go to my page and they're going to be real clear how I feel on that. But it's going to be a balance. It's not going to be super salesy, and it's not all just going to be personal. It's going to be authentic. I'm going to be sharing about products as I use them in my real life. I'm not going to be sharing stock photos. And just the encouragement that I want to share about the personal page, because people get really caught up on what they share on their personal page, including me, is that you cannot do anything wrong because those people are there because they love you already. And so you could share the most ridiculous, unscientific, I don't really understand how these products work, but they're awesome posts, which is typically what I do, and your people are going to love it. So I guess that's what I wanted to say about social proof, that people are looking, our teenagers, like Jordan and I were just talking about having teenagers. Like, I live the social proof life. My kids will come up to me and they'll say, I want the green and pink, Adidas Sambas. And I'll say, why do you want those specific shoes? And they'll say, well, this girl I follow on TikTok wears them and I want to be like her. And she has tons of followers. That's social proof. Our kids do it. It guides our buying decisions. Why do we choose to buy the car we bought? Or the restaurants we go to or the clothes we wear. It's all about social proof. And I can't do social proof for Soul by myself. You can't do it by yourself. Jordan can't. You know, we all have to do it together. It's a group effort. That's why it's called social, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's all I
I
have to
love it.
say.
And starting small, I mean, people don't need to go out and post 85 times today about whatever. I mean, we can start, one a day, kind of build yourself up, get used to it. And it can be as simple as taking a picture with something that they're doing, talking about whatever they like about it. They don't have to know anything particular about ingredients or scientific studies or anything of that nature. They can just say, gosh, I love starting my day with a cinnamate.
Exactly. And that's what I would say is even if you just started by posting once a week.
There you go. There you go. And then another key thing then is that's on our personal page, but you also mentioned the One Soul page and also the corporate page. I mean, it's as easy as clicking the like button. It's as easy as sharing something. It's as easy as saying, that's awesome. I mean, there's not a real barrier of entry to do that sort of stuff. I mean, everybody can click and post an emoji, right?
Absolutely. And you have to look at it this way. If I've been telling my best friend about how awesome AC Cream is, and she goes and looks up the Soul Naturals company and doesn't see that I am liking or commenting or sharing any of my experience, it doesn't give proof to what I've told them about how much I love the product.
Got it. Oh, I love that. That's so good. And yeah, we got some good comments coming in here saying that's such great advice. That's the real definition of social proof. Just be supportively consistent is what they're saying. And I think that's really what we're saying, being supportively consistent. Just be consistent on there, checking it out. It's not something you have to spend all day, every day doing. Like you mentioned, even if we just start once a week, we're going to be in a great spot. And then from there, as we build, I mean, you know how many people we have in Soul. I mean, we have thousands and thousands. So as long as everybody can kind of get on board and just be willing to share a little bit, it goes a long ways in helping build that up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we all love it anyway. So why don't we just show it?
I love it. Oh, that's so good. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that. We're so excited to see how this goes. Ebony says, I like how simple it can be. Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of this stuff is fairly simple. It doesn't mean it's always easy, but it's fairly simple if we can be consistent with that. So we will do our best, and hopefully we'll have you come on again in the next couple months, and you're going to see a huge difference in what we're doing out there in social media, getting that social proof going. So thank you so much for joining us today. Kristen, have a great rest of your day. Let's chat again soon, my friend.
Sounds good.
See ya. Isn't that so good, you guys? Cecilia says that's so right. Yeah, and that's what we're talking about. Let's see if we can build up this social proof, and it helps everybody, right? It's not one of those things that it's just helping yourself or just one other person. Everybody sees that. Everybody gets excited about it. They say that, as Kristen mentioned, right, if a recommendation comes from a friend, it is much more likely to take hold and have some action that follows it than if a business says it, right? Because everybody hears it from a business and they go, of course the business is going to say that. They're going to whatever. They're the ones who came up with it. So of course you're going to say it. But when it becomes from somebody that you already like and trust, man, some really good things can happen, right? And so that's what we're loving. As Chris Hedrick says, those are some great nuggets. And I totally agree. All right, guys, what a great way to start off August. What a great way to start off Monday. As a reminder, we have Ignite coming up. It's been so fun. We've been putting together everything for Ignite and getting ready for it. And the lineup we have coming to you is going to be outstanding. We're going to get some great participation from a lot of you. And it's just going to be so fun to be together and be able to chat. And there's social proof in that as well, the synergy that comes from being together as a soul family. So if you haven't already, register, come be with us in October. Weather is going to be great, and we're going to have a great time together. So, all right, guys, let's get you out of here. We got our stadium blanket. We've got soccer and football right around the corner. Sitting on those bleachers is terrible. You don't even have to unfold this. Just sit on it just like this. It's got a nice carrying case or carrying handle. Just take that and sit on it, and life is better. And then you guys, it's still warm. Hit the beach. Go enjoy yourself. Lay that out in the park. Get some sun. Get some vitamin D. You're going to love it. And here we go, you guys. The first winner is Granny D, Dolores, and Kona down in Louisiana. We got you a stadium blanket. You got to go watch those grandkids and take care of them. I love it. And then next up, we have, hard to get your hand out of this thing. Ebony Brown. Ebony, you win. I don't know if it's Ebony or Ebony, but we got you covered, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us today. We got you this nice little beach towel as well. All right, guys, we are so glad you could join us. July was awesome. August is already here. Let's get back into the routine. Let's keep sharing the soul. As always, we sure love you guys, and we'll see you again soon.